Let's build a sauna. But first, that's where it comes from. A leafy forest and upcycled old factory. Here are some of the saunas we built. And your sauna kit? It looks like this. It will arrive in a lorry. That's why good road access is really needed. That's how much space it takes. And as you can see, it can be offloaded by forklift or by hand. Pay special attention to the fortified glass. It's really heavy. Heavy items like this heater like to take a ride in a wheelbarrow, while some items you can just carry by hand. When stacking the planks, put the wider cutouts on the same side. It will make your job much easier later. Putting things close by is a good idea in general. Here's our layout when we started the sauna. In this case, we have a solid base, but you can also use pillars, gravel, or level grass. Just make sure you place this membrane under the wooden base provided. That's how it looks like. You will definitely need 2 people to carry it. Then place the first side wall into the groove provided. You can support it for stability with a side plank or 2. Here's how it sits. Screw it from both sides with screws provided. For a sauna with 100% panoramic view window, place 2 planks on the side to support it. Then strap the planks with a rope to give you free hands. The window looks great. But let's make sure it sits nicely in this cutout. Now, let's build the side walls. The wider cutout goes to the wooden side wall. While the narrow one goes on the glass. Use a mullet to ensure that the planks sit nice and tight.
Yep.
Some gentle persuasion might be required.
There you go. That's the shot.
Screw in every single plank. Build from both sides at the same time. Ensure planks sit nicely. In exceptional case, you can adjust the cutout, but it should not be needed generally.
Too big of a gap, it doesn't go in. So that means it's just releasing this board a bit. Gap is gone.
This part of the build is quite rewarding, even if you get rained on. In case the planks lean away from the glass, support it from the side and keep building up. The top can be tricky, and you should be ready to adjust the last plank. Just make sure you keep the angle the same when cutting. Adjust again if needed. And that's the final look you're after. Let's do the first burn outside to burn away any oils that were protecting the metal. Then we'll use these metal planks to build a heat barrier between the heater and the wooden sauna structure. That's the basic layout. For the sauna, it is by the door. For yours, it might be different, in a different place. Then we install pre-cut Cementex boards. For external wood feeder, you will also have external Cementex board, which you can use to mark where to cut out your wall. Drill one hole for access and more for guidance. These 3 additional holes in the middle show where the metal will be. We're aiming to have a safe gap between the metal of the wood burner and the wood on the sides. Cut provided rock wool for insulation, but from heat this time. And we place it tightly around the feeder. Place the Cementex board and decorative pieces. There's more. I just forgot to film it, sorry. To cut opening for the chimney, use spirit level from the exhaust pipe. Then we follow the same process in cutting it open. It is okay to leave some space around the tube. The finished look will vary on your chosen option, but most common finish will look like this. Inside, we close the gap with 2 decorative metal plates. For the very first row, let's cut off 3 edges from each tile. When placing them next to each other, let's interlock as shown. Secure with 3 or 4 of the nails provided. When placing the second row, ensure that the bottom edge is aligned with the bottom edge of the first row. It's tricky, but it's not. Window edge is important here. After placing 3 rows from the bottom, you need to secure the anchor for the metal tightening strip. Use the screw provided to screw it into the base of the sauna. It's important. Same on the other side. Tighten the metal strip, but lightly. Notice bitumen tile preparation for the external wood heater feeder, if you choose to have one. Notice how tiles cover the metal strip bar now. Good. Let's also ensure the edge cuts are aligned. When we reach the top, we should apply a vapor membrane, the same we used for the base at the beginning. Once tiles meet up, we need to cover them with the dragon teeth, the same leftovers from the very first row. Now, decorative wooden edge. Notice the plank in the middle? That edge is for the very top. We start here and then go down. The other side should be flush, but no need to seal it.
Really sharp.
That's how it looks when complete. Bench setup can vary, but you will always get these frame pieces. Use the spirit level when securing the rest planks. That's how the basic bench setup looks like from the outside. Some might argue that's how happiness and a sense of achievement looks like. You've done it.